Well, Canal of Rampart might still be closed because of the Hard Rock collapse, but the Saenger is set to reopen.
Right, the first show since the Hard Rock collapse will happen here tomorrow night when magician Criss Angel takes the stage. But as Danny Monteverdi reports, there are some things you need to know about first.
The lights on the Saenger marquee aren't the only ones flashing near Canal and Rampart these days. NOFD trucks are still at the corner with their lights flashing too, as first responders keep a watchful eye on the precarious Hard Rock Hotel.
When you see it in person, it's even more devastating in appearance than when you see it on TV.
E.J. Smith lives in Lakeview but had only seen the partially collapsed hotel from a distance. Tuesday was his first time seeing it up close.
You have to see it to really get a grasp of how bad it is.
For as tragic as the collapse was, Smith is happy to learn the Saenger will reopen Wednesday, 2 months to the day since it closed after the hotel collapsed.
We've been missing the Saenger, all the great shows, the Broadway shows, the musical concerts.
Saenger general manager David Skinner watched as the 2 cranes were imploded in October. Thankfully, the Saenger was safe again that day, except for a few broken windows. Its ornate interior looked as good Tuesday as the last day the public was let in on October 11th.
Being 60, 70 feet away from the Hard Rock, and that's all the damage that happened to the Saenger, we were extremely lucky.
You should expect delays, though, when you show up to the Saenger. And theater operators say get here at least 2 hours early to make sure you get to your seat on time. Part of the reason for that is because the doors on Rampart Street are still closed, and traffic will be reduced to 1 lane along Basin before and after shows. Smith says he'll take the delays.
I've been to some great concerts for 30 years at the Saenger, so I'm glad to see it open.
Danny Monteverdi, Eyewitness News.
Some more good news. The hole that was punched into the Saenger's roof did not actually damage the ceiling in the theater. A lot of us know it because of the stars that twinkle in it. They're still there. The permanent repairs will happen after the Hard Rock is demolished.
And if you drive to the Saenger, parking will be available. That'll be next to the Roosevelt Hotel, and a shuttle will run between the garage and the theater. If you take an Uber or Lyft, there will be a pickup and drop-off location at the 100 block of Basin Street. So please be prepared for that.
I guess